Hey guys, Maggie here from High Rockies Harm Reduction, also known as Mugsy Fay in my rock star persona. But Mugsy and Maggie are both just names that my mama gave me that are short for Margaret. So I don't really care which one you use. It just depends on what I'm doing, which one I generally use. But I just wanted to say another huge thank you to everyone who is able to help us make our fundraiser on June 26th so successful, whether you are with us in person or watching on our live stream. Of course, we are a new organization and we're learning all the time. So unfortunately, those live stream videos are mostly no longer available, but it was the perfect opportunity for me to kick off what I've been planning to do for a long time, which is the High Rockies Harm Reduction YouTube page. As I did on our fundraiser on the 26th, I illustrated how I have a lot of stories about addiction and recovery and mental health struggles in my songs, so it makes sense to share those in this work that I'm doing now. And I was able to kind of show my life story of recovery from growing up with addict parents to becoming an addict myself to my road to recovery, which did not involve sobriety initially at all. So I'm honored to share these songs with you guys, and I'll be putting out more media like this on YouTube with songs that I've written about these issues, as well as just talking about drug policy and advances in chemical science as far as drug treatments for mental illnesses go. So just the general, fun stuff. But I'd like to kind of start the same place I did on the 26th with the first song, or one of the first songs I ever wrote on guitar. And so I've chosen to not change any of these words. Usually a song is a living organism with a life of its own, but I want to keep this one in its history of writing it when I was 18 years old and first got a guitar in my hand and was able to find an outlet for my poetry. So the song is called C.A.S, which stands for Chesley Anne Seldeen, and thanks so much for tuning in and keep watching for more. Chestnut brown, your voice is full of grace. You were slamming dope in heaven, now up in a better place to rest. Your weary head upon my chest. The time of fighting's over, the time has come to rest. You held me close at infancies, I took my first step. You traveled round the country with my ass in your lap. You held my hand on the first day of school. You were the one I thought I'd never lose. You've been drinking so long, don't know when it began, but somewhere down the road you lost all your friends. Were tired, your bottle for a needle and a bag. The years passed by with no sight of an end. Drugs will easily mask the pain. Drugs will always be there again and again. When everyone, your daughter, she hates you too, well, you can hide behind your pipe alone in your room. They say that the good times will never last, that all they will ever do is bite you in the ass. But I think it's up for you to decide when you end the good times with suicide. Some men go for a bullet in the brain, other men go for a hit of that rock cocaine. My mother died with a needle in her vein. Life of death addiction, it's all the same. Everyone I've ever loved has always found something better. Their mouths run dry as their eyes are getting wetter. When everyone, my best friend, he hates me too, well, I will hide behind my pipe alone in my room. When I was young, my mother said she'd soon be dead. As the night held on, I wept alone in my bed. But I could never know what she would become when the men rolled in and all the booze was gone. We live in a world rife with disease. Here's ignorant to loved ones, please. But it doesn't matter much when they're dead and gone. Junk will make sure everything is said and done. But the people have the power, and we have the tools. Junk doesn't have to be the ultimate decider of our fates. There are other options than the grave or prison if you've lived a life of addiction. And I'm living proof. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up in jail or a grave eventually. But for now, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more content.